Hello and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News channel. Today we're going to talk about DCG and which companies could actually be in danger of being annihilated because DCG is in a more than $1 billion hole. They have tried to raise money, but they've gotten rebuffed. They are the owner of Grayscale and they are the owner of Genesis. Genesis is definitely in trouble. But before we go into that, if you want to see everything in their portfolio, you go to dcg.co/portfolio. And basically, you can also view all their currency and token positions as well here. So as you can see, they have a very varied portfolio. They have Abra, Akala, API3, Arty, but obviously they don't own like majority stakes in a lot of these. BitGo has addressed that they only took a little bit of money from DCG and that they should not actually be in trouble. So I wouldn't worry too much about BitGo. I mean, you can look at their subsidiaries: Genesis, Grayscale, CoinDesk, Foundry, Luno, TradeBlock, and HQ. So essentially, these are the ones that are going to really be in trouble. They also own part of Brave. Now, I'm not really sure how much they own in Brave, and I'm a little bit nervous about that because I have a fairly large BAT position, not because I bought a lot of BAT, but because I keep getting a lot of some free BAT every month from, and I've been doing this for about 2 or 3 years, from the whole browser earn type of thing. So I've just kind of like left it in eToro for right now, or not eToro, like Uphold right now. So I've got a couple thousand BAT in Uphold. So I hope that actually comes out well. Not really sure how that's going to come out. But the ones, and they also own part of Circle, but they've only funded Circle to the tune of $25 million. So Circle and USDC should not actually be in trouble. But let's see which ones are really in trouble. So we have Genesis, everyone knows. We have Grayscale, which has been the focus of our conversations. But CoinDesk is also owned by DCG, as is Foundry. Luno, I know a lot of you are staking at Luno. That one might be in trouble too. So if you can get your money out of Luno, I would get your money out of Luno. And of course, TradeBlock and HQ. Now, TradeBlock is an API-centric end-to-end platform that enables institutions to streamline crypto asset trading workflows. So if you can get your money out of there, great. HQ is life and wealth management membership platform for digital asset entrepreneurs and investors. If you have your money in there, get your money out of there too. So these are the 7 that are really in trouble. Genesis says they don't have any immediate plans for bankruptcy, but unless they can get bought out, and you know, Binance is actually talking about at least buying part of Genesis. Not really sure how that's actually going to go. But you know, your money's already locked in Genesis. They have a $175 million hole that we know of. The hole might actually be bigger than that. So they're kind of screwed right now unless Binance or like Fidelity or something buys them out. Grayscale's in trouble as well, and these are the ones that have the GBTC fund. The fear is that the GBTC fund will actually have to be liquidated to actually help DCG. That doesn't seem like to be the case. The GBTC fund is a separate entity and it's managed as an SEC reporting company. However, the Grayscale CEO did say that Genesis was their primary liquidity provider, and that could definitely mean trouble. And that was said about 2 months ago. They reversed position, but you know how these CEOs sometimes like don't tell the full truth. So I'm not really sure if they've really reversed position or he's just kind of like trying to pad down and not make everyone kind of like really nervous. So that's the one that we're really concerned about, Grayscale. It looks like they can actually sell the GBTC fund, and that'll help them actually provide a lot of the money that Genesis actually needs, because DCG will definitely need to sell some of their assets, and Grayscale would be their crown jewel asset. CoinDesk, they'll probably need to sell that, but it's like a new crypto news source. Like, it might be worth a couple $1 million, but at most a couple $1 million, and I don't think it'll help them all that much. They could just shut down the service, but I think someone might be interested in buying the new service, CoinDesk. It also organized consensus, so it's pretty big in the market. It would suck for me because I rely on crypto news sources. CoinDesk and Cointelegraph are 2 of the ones I rely most on for actual crypto reporting, that Twitter and other things. So it would suck if they went down, but it wouldn't really affect crypto investing overall. I can get my news sources elsewhere. But if you see CoinDesk just like die one day, don't be surprised. They're a part of Digital Currency Group, but I do think someone will buy them out. If you have money in Foundry, get it out if you can. So they're a financing and advisory company focused on digital asset mining and staking. If you're staking in there, if you're mining with Foundry, you gotta find another source. They're gonna be in trouble. They might be sold off or liquidated to help with the Genesis stuff. Luno, I think they've frozen assets for right now, but if you can get them out, or if you have investments in Luno, I would get them out right now because they're going to be in trouble. Many people have asked about Luno. I think you're pretty screwed if you're in Luno right now. Trade block, once again, same thing. Get your money out. And if you can't, you're just gonna have to wait. And HQ, the same thing. So basically, like besides Genesis and Grayscale, CoinDesk isn't really an investment. Foundry, Luno, Trade Block, and HQ. Luno definitely is something that you will want to get out of. So this stuff can actually, like, this is how things can actually collapse with crypto because of the whole DCG Genesis thing. Grayscale, obviously, but also like Luno is another big one. So those are the companies that are actually in trouble. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe. Hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.